And we start of the third match in week 6. We're getting close to those endings over there.
Yeah, they're like, ooh, Sparda's got two loners this time. He has. I don't think he's played much of a match without a loner or two. To be honest, it's a little bit
It's
unfortunate.
it's okay, to be honest.
No, especially they're really good loners because they're all agility 4.
Right.
So, and you don't care if they get punched. So they really are good loners.
Right.
So his passer has sure hands. He's got
He
alignment with
still
block.
doesn't have any rerolls. Oh man. Against 5 rerolls, he's gonna have a hard time.
Yeah, I don't know where the funds have been shoveled into. He doesn't appear to have bought any more cheerleaders. So, it's curious why he hasn't bought another reroll
Well,
at this point.
that's a little odd, but alright. Apparently he put tackle on his war dancer.
Oh,
Not too
that's...
much to really put on your war dancer, but tackle's pretty interesting.
The war dancers start with so many good skills right off the bat that any other skill you put on them is just like an added bonus because they're good level 1. So, ooh, putting your war dancer on the front line. Interesting.
He's probably going to try to start bashing like he's been doing. He definitely likes to use his offensive line as much as possible. Ooh, there's a ride.
Huh?
I think the clock's spun forward 1 turn.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
which is it's the first turn. It's nothing too bad or too good, especially for both teams having relatively good movement allowance and the ability to score fairly quickly.
2-3 turns usually is a good run,
Yes,
depending on how
exactly.
the opponent uses its defensive line.
Definitely. Let's see. Okay.
Not too many hits going on. A lot of double rolls though.
Yeah, I will say this because Numa's team is one of those teams I talked about earlier that has a severe lack of ball handling skills whatsoever. No one has sure hands, and thus he really needs to keep his cage safe from the war dancer, or that strip ball is going to ruin his day. So we'll see how he goes about handling that.
Huh. You put somebody who had catch on. I would think maybe sure hands or throw might be a better first choice, but heck, I'm not leading the team, nor do I know the plan of him. He's probably going to have somebody who has throw or whatnot. Oh, is he going to?
Picked up the ball.
Is he going to actually throw now? Or oh, he's going to throw now.
Oh,
Or
okay, that's really interesting.
Oh no!
It might be a handoff.
Oh,
No.
an interception. That's a problem with throwing across
just
people.
as we question his choice of catch, it comes into play.
It does. It actually is very good with interceptions. I kind of forgot about that.
That's really cool. Wow.
And now he can just run down. There's a good just open gap he can just run
Yeah.
down.
No, yeah, like that's wow.
And
That's really nice.
yeah. He should probably move up the guy and then do a blitz on that, or at least cover him. He also has a decreased agility. Oh, wow. A 1 dice roll as your first move while you have the ball.
Well, this is DJnuma.
I'd probably do more of the important actions first, and then start doing the more risky ones.
Yeah.
Preferably. He is.
Doing those thinking blitzes.
He's doing it all over the map.
Yeah.
Oh, there. It's not going to
Ooh.
do anything. Because they both have block.
Yeah.
But
That's good.
I'm still very curious on why he's not moving his characters.
I don't know either. It would be better to just set up some defensive protection around the ball carrier before you do any of the risky stuff. It's very important to do that. But well, he's really thinking about that blitz.
I think he's just doing this for this particular recording in general.
Yeah.
It's happened plenty of times. Let's see. He does not have any of that, but he does have push. He can guard both of them at the same time, which he's going to do. He's now plugged up his walkway that he could have used.
Yeah, it probably would have been better to go around the Thrall and blitz from the other direction and push him more towards the Thrall that has block, Leonid Klitschko.
It'd be really hard to actually go around that, though. I think
Yeah.
he was too far back to actually have enough movement to do that.
Yes, I think you may be right, actually.
Oh, that's no good. Ooh.
Ooh, don't. Ooh, okay. All right.
He's got this.
he, ooh, that was, that's one of those moves where you can question, but you can't really reprimand because it worked out okay.
I'm going to question and reprimand as much as I goddamn feel like it. Because, wow, like, I'm not... It helps now where the ball carrier is, but he can move. He
Yes.
can hand off to somebody else. He can do plenty of these things.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I could have... I'm not going to say that was a bad move. Because that was
Inferno-
a dodge.
Yeah, Inferno is elves, which means if you lose the ball, he can easily take out the vamp there, pick up the ball with the thrower, throw it to the catcher, and make a 2-turn touchdown like nothing.
I think you said
He can-
Inferno.
I'm sorry,
This is
Sparda,
Sparda.
not Inferno. Yeah,
We don't want to
my fault.
confuse the viewers or myself.
Yeah, no, I apologize for that.
Ooh, stumble. That's going to get him down.
Yes, I know. Not Inferno. Yes. I get it. God.
It's again interesting to do these moves first, but I mean these are 2 dice rolls. They're fairly safe. They're not that bad. Picking up the ball is probably a slight bit more difficult
Yeah.
than actually just hitting people. So I can definitely see those actions.
All
I'm
right.
very curious in how he will continue to try to.
He could really get an easy touchdown here, though.
Yes.
If he plays his cards right, like you just punch the vamp out of the way, grab the ball with the thrower.
Heck,
And
you don't even
that
need to
catcher-
do that.
No,
Well, I mean,
you could
okay,
even
that one,
dodge back.
yeah.
Yeah, you could just dodge back with the thrower if you wanted to, and not even waste dice.
freaking thrower with pass sure hands. Wow, nice.
Yeah, stand by the lineman. Go stand by the
Can-
lineman.
And moves up the
Right.
ball.
You go.
And this
Yeah,
is going to be
go.
almost just like a non-failure kind of, yeah. There was
No,
a
yeah,
few
that was
ones
easy.
done, but you got throw, you got catch, or you got pass, you got catch. There's like almost no
Yeah.
reason why that ball will not get into their hands.
And we have a touchdown.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was. This is why you need to really cover the safety fielders out there.
Hmm.
You really need to put 1 or 2 players on them just so that it is a roll,
Right. To
and that you
dodge
have
out
a
of the
chance
way.
to intercept. It's a very good idea too, because when you have a catcher in the outfield wide open and you have a thrower with the ball in his hands, usually the elves are going to get a touchdown.
Yeah, especially like what you really want to do is make sure you have the field covered enough so people have a hard time running past. And if they do, cover him with at least one person.
All right.
That is something that elves love to do.
Exactly. Yeah. And these aren't the regular elves where they have catchers with nerves of steel. So marking them is actually a really good plan, because it will. I think it adds a -1 to them for them to catch as long as they're in a tackle zone.
Also intercept. I think you can be in any block around the person who's catching and can intercept from there. Same thing with the thrower.
You might be able to. You might be right, but I think you have to be anywhere between the thrower and the ball. I mean, the thrower and the catcher. Yeah.
I played with a team that it was specifically to try to do intercepts because I was trying to do an achievement, and I found out a lot about how intercepts work.
Okay, yeah, then you're probably right then.
And
So,
There's a specific move where if somebody throws the ball, you can move like so many people like in the way of the throw.
Yes, it's called pass block.
Yeah.
And pass block allows you to move 3 squares closer to the ball so that you can have a chance to intercept.
Fun fact about that: you still have to do dodges if you're walking past anybody.
Yes, you do.
Ooh,
All the land off field. And it's a high kick. Well, the high kick is kind of useless.
Oh God.
So, yeah. Handed it off to Duke Urban.
All right.
Running down the field here. Let's see. I think I see what he's going for.
I'm okay.
I thought I saw what he was going for.
I'm not sure. I think he just might have wanted to level him up. You're gonna have to re-roll that. Do you have a re-roll?
He didn't want to re-roll it?
I think he already used it earlier, maybe.
Did he? I don't remember.
I didn't see it either, but
Maybe he did.
He did have at least 2 re-rolls used in the past 3 turns.
Yeah.
Best guess.
And that's 1 vamp off the field. That's Duke Ivan off the field for now. So that's not something you want.
No.
Those are your most important players.
Strength 4, agility 4, you really don't want that off the field.
No.
Even just like a pillar of... You can almost use them as ogres. Like just saying they're like a wall.
They're really good, really strong, really agile. Everything you could want in a player. And,
except for bloodless.
Yes, that's not something you want in a player, ever. Interesting. He's really following up with his elves. He really wants to base the players, I suppose, which is good because at the moment, Numa doesn't seem to be hitting a lot. But
well,
so
if
it's
you have
not
block and dodge, there's almost it's very low probability.
It is. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
You're most likely going. It's actually a greater chance to hit yourself than hitting the opponent.
Yes. Now, if you have anyone with wrestle, you can actually negate the block and get the war dancer down. But that matters very little due to the fact that war dancers are extremely. They have a high movement allowance.
I like to have them have leap up.
Jump up on a war dancer is amazing because then even when you do get them down, it doesn't matter.
Nope.
Because they can just jump up in your face.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Something to take on war dancers later in the game too is pro, so that if you can re-roll the leaps without having to use a re-roll.
Yeah, I tried using pro. Pro is actually a lot more annoying than just normally doing re-rolls. Like, if you have low re-rolls, pros are awesome. But if you actually have enough, there's almost no use for it. Unless they're literally just around.
What's really helpful for a Wood Elf team is having your thrower take leader, because that gives you a free reroll. And you can use that free reroll for anything like your War Dancers leaping, and that's super cool.
Nice.
Alright, so... interesting position. He's got 3 people on the thrall with the ball, and that rhymed. Super cool.
Ooh, roll the defender down. One of the only things he could have done.
Yes.
Ooh, stumble. These guys do not have dodge yet. So they're going to get hit. It's
interesting the way he grouped around the thrall like that, because if Numa can get a guy just around, he could chain push the thrall out. So that's something interesting to note.
Really? I don't see that.
If he can go get around to the back of the loner lineman, which is what he's trying to do. Okay, no he's not. Yeah, he could have pushed that lineman if he went to the back corner and just pushed him into the ball carrier and scooted the ball carrier out.
Oh, pushing him into the ball carrier. Okay.
Yes, and if it would be even better if he got a POW. What? He decided to throw. That throw was made much harder due to the fact that he was in 2 tackle zones.
very much
So
so. And he's not particularly that agile to be a very good dodger as well. So getting
yeah,
out of that would probably be not the best idea. What he could have tried to do, which would not get the ball out of his hands, but he could have tried to blitz and then move.
yes,
Which would still need a dodge somewhere, but it would be a lot easier than what he was doing.
okay.
But it's getting the ball away from the elves.
Yeah, that tree man has mighty blow, and Numa's
Mm.
thralls are only armor value 7. That's a bit scary sometimes. You kind of have to hold your breath when one of his thralls gets hit by the tree.
Indeed. Ooh, defender down. There he goes.
Very nice. There we go. Uh,
And it's a throw with block as well.
yeah, see, being Wood Elves, Sparta can really capitalize on this situation. He could just go scoop up the ball and make a run for it.
Hmm.
Because even in one tackle zone, he has the chance of an agility 3 person to pick up the ball in no tackle zones.
Yeah.
So that is super good. Ooh,
both down.
that's not what you want. This is why
Ooh.
you need the rerolls, people.
There's
Those
that,
rerolls.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's also attack the person who has block unless they both have block. They both have
Yeah.
block. Wow.
Mhm.
You've been getting some nice just I love block. Like even if you're fighting somebody else who has block, block still helps.
Okay.
Like Russell's neat and all. Boy, man.
Let's see. Yeah, Numa can really work his way out of this if he plays his cards right and go pick up the ball and restart his drive somewhat.
Mm. Very, very good.
Okay.
Let's see if he can actually get that ball anywhere.
Okay, so he just stood the thrall up. Interesting.
Hmm.
Very interesting.
I guess he's doing that because he's thinking about picking up the ball with somebody else.
Yeah, and now he's trying to make a little bit more protection by hitting the elf. I think I see vaguely what he's going for here.
I'm a little confused.
Oh, but he followed up. Hmm.
Can you clue me in?
Like he's trying to form a bit more of a wall, even though the tree could break through as long as he has enough people protecting the ball carrier. Just forming a wall rather than a cage can be effective at times.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he followed up, which was an interesting move.
He's probably
But,
gonna make
see-
a short pass to Fam.
Well, it was a scatter launch, so he got no SPP, but he managed to catch the ball regardless.
So scatter launch is that it's not accurate and goes like around the person.
Yeah.
What the?
What did he just do?
I think he just is thinking, hey, I should probably activate Bloodlust and bite the crap out of my guy.
Ooh. Squishy versus squishy, and the squishy thralls are beating the squishy elves so far, it seems.
This is not looking good for Sparta, but wow, the stuff that's happening.
Yeah, it's really interesting choices here. Pushed.
And he can
Hmm.
easily push that away so the War Dancer can, without
Oh, yeah, that
needing
war-
to dodge, get
Yeah,
over
he
to
could
the ball
go
carrier.
tie up the map beside the ball carrier and easily do a 1-die block on the ball carrier with the War Dancer, which is fairly safe due
Yeah.
to the War Dancer being what it is.
Mhm. Including with strip ball, that ball is most likely going to get out of that hand.
Exactly, and I think that's what he's going for. Yes, yes, it is. That's a good move.
He might just do a frontal assault instead of trying to hit him in the back corners.
Yes, it would probably be better to blitz from the back
Mhm.
than the front than the back, so that the ball scatters more towards Numa's side of the field, so that elves can have an easier time of running it down. In the same token, blitzing from behind the thrall would put the ball in probably somewhere near the lineman over there.
I see.
So either way, it will be.
Oh, he still needs to go through some tackle zones. At least
he?
one.
Yes, but not if he wraps around front.
Oh,
he
he didn't do a blitz!
He. Okay. Why didn't you do it?
I think he wanted to and misclicked, maybe? No.
Maybe.
This definitely
No, I've
looks
seen
like something that he wanted to do.
Yes, it's interesting. Hmm. Okay, well, there's not much stopping Numa from running the ball down the field, honestly. He could even have a little bit of protection by blitzing with the vamp next to the lineman. So let's see what happens.
Oh my, he's gonna try to shove that man out.
Oh, and it's gonna work.
Yep. Don't you lead up. Don't you go forward.
Don't. Yeah. Okay. Good. He didn't.
You don't need to do that. There's no need. Anywho, wow, what's he gonna do with that ball carrier over there?
I don't know. He wasted his blitz, and now he's got bloodlust. That's not what you want. It's definitely not what you want. He's gonna go eat that guy. Nom. All
I would
right.
have
Well,
gotten that guy over there. Oh wait, no,
he
didn't
needs to
have
move that thrall over there because that thrall could very easily get surfed
that. Yeah.
on a one-type block by that thrower. He really needs to move that thrall.
Another failure of bloodlust. He's going to re-roll that, so he does not have bloodlust.
Okay, that's a good idea because the nearest
Don't
thrall is the ball carrier.
Nice, good.
Running
An awkward
not
direction.
too.
He's gonna throw it to that guy.
What?
It succeeded.
Yes, it did, but Sparda can very easily get a two-die block.
uh,
And Numa's going to try to move up to
that
Mark.
easy.
There's
Ooh,
still
okay, there we
agility.
go.
There's still agility 4. That's.
Mhm.
Ooh. Okay, that's better. Yeah, now he can't easily get a two-die block. So yeah, I guess he's in a pretty solid spot. Yeah, I agree. It is a hilariously confusing game.
It's good though.
Yeah.
They're both at 0 rerolls. Wow, freaking
Any play now is a
Numa
dangerous.
has been eating those up. There's been players who just don't use their rerolls, and then there's like Numa. It's freaking already used all 5 of his in the first
Yeah.
6 turns.
Yes, indeed. It's
Oh my. Alright, I'm trying to do a safer rolls, like attacking with the tree. Before doing the more risky ones, like the ball one.
The thing is, I would say like Sparda could dodge away with the War Dancer and leap over someone, but Sparda still has no rerolls, and anything like that is really risky at this point because that is a 3+ roll. So yeah, it's dangerous without any rerolls. But he's been working with rerolls for no rerolls for so long that I don't think he's afraid of the fact that he has none.
I see.
So we'll see what he does.
He has been compensating a lot for getting a whole bunch of different abilities like catch, sure hands. Oh, nice.
I will be right back, Piff. Gotta go close the window. Hold on.
Okay. And it looks like he freed up one of the guys so he can easily move into position to block.
All right, the window was already closed. Never mind.
Excuse me.
All right, he put him in a good position. You know,
I think I would have put him in this spot. So now, if he wanted to actually dodge out of the way, he would need to move more actions to not get that many more tackle zones.
yes, very true.
But all that's kind of gone now because of that very nice blitz.
And Numa can very easily go try to get a touchdown now, but
Does not have enough movement, but he's getting there.
yeah, he has enough turns.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely
He's got
has enough.
one more turn, and it looks like he's fairly clear for movement, blocking people
But,
that he needs to, and yeah.
Sparda has a lot of fast players though, and that's an easy one-die block on a guy who's open over there. So this could go either way.
Looks like he does have enough movement to not need a go for it to actually blitz him, but he
Exactly.
still needs to do a one attack block. Then again,
Yeah.
he has block, and again, the person who has the ball also has block.
Yes, exactly. But at this point, it's the time for more of those desperation acts.
Oh yeah, like if anything, that would be my one and only move.
Yeah, I would actually get that out of the way
1,
first
2,
before
3,
anything else.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That would be my very first move, would just be to dodge away with the lineman who has block and just go do a 1-die block. And do it from the side, though, so that even if it's just a push, you can at least push him into the sidelines.
That's
Right there.
going to be a lot harder now.
Ooh, yes it is. Okay.
A lot harder. To a
Yeah.
point where that's pretty much... That guy's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he had to dodge into a tackle zone and then out another dodge. So that's a 3+ and then a 2+. And that's not something you want with no rerolls.
Yeah. So, an excellent position for Numa. That's exactly where he needed to put his character. If he put his character on the corner, that would not have worked. That's still gonna.
Whoa.
He's still gonna go for it.
Okay. A defender stumbles. That's what he needed.
Wow.
That ball is gone. And he could do a GFI and pick it up and like throw it to someone far away.
I don't think he can throw after attacking.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it's a blitz roll. You're absolutely right.
He can pick up the ball, but he can't throw it.
Yes. Ooh. Ooh. This you don't want to roll a 1 with an elf. You don't want to roll snake eyes with an elf either.
Freaking those double ones will haunt me.
Yeah. If Numa can blitz away this guy properly, then he can. Ooh.
Ooh, both down or push. Which is still going to be a difficult thing to. Is he going to push it into the ball? Or away from it?
All right. So yeah, that's what if I had blitz from that direction, which I wouldn't have. But let's see if he can dodge out. Can he dodge out? Oh, he can.
He picked up.
And it
did. Oh my God! Wow.
You pulled that one out of his hat. That was cool.
That was great. Isn't his agility like 3?
Yes, so it was a 4+ to pick up the ball, then he had to dodge out on a 3+ and make a GFI on a 2+.
That is some odds right
no
there.
Rerolls.
Jeez.
Yeah, no rerolls. That was really... I would have done the same thing, to be honest, but yeah.
Yeah, like that, you kind of have to, but
exactly.
wow.
Yes, but that was
It's kind of vamp back actually. Wow.
And everyone got up that day.
Whoa. Wow.
So everyone has full teams again. That's cool.
Huh. I haven't seen that ever. Oh wait, everyone has like Budweiser babes.
Yeah. It's
Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody like the God.
This is not one of those games where you would want people to guess the injuries.
No.
There are none. And it's already the second half. Well, it's, yeah.
So far, this has been a pretty impressive game. Even though it has been a bit reckless.
It has been. It's been mostly...
He gets to move around his guys.
It's been mostly a game of whose reckless actions work best.
I'm confused. I would probably put all of my characters back because this is the last turn.
Yeah,
but hey, that's just me. Why did you pick up the ball? Are you gonna pass it? You're gonna get some more points?
Yeah, he's gonna do a vanity pass for some SPP. Don't pass it to a guy in a tackle zone. You had a guy that was right over there.
He's got it. He's got the ball.
Yeah, he does. He has it, but he had a guy over there that was open. Right over there.
True.
Titos. Cal Wall.
But he wanted to give it to that guy. Come on. He got some more SPP. He was already leveled up, so that's fine. He's getting some more He's getting more, which is what he needs.
Down.
And that's the end of that.
Oh no!
Wow.
No, it's the second half.
Oh! It is the second half. Excuse me.
Oh, thank you for just screwing up the whole turn counter sign. It's amazing.
I think I think it did hit halftime. I do remember everyone standing up.
Yeah. What is with the forgetting that? That's terrible. Well, Sparda's in a really good position to bash, which is what he likes to do.
I wonder. I'm still like even knowing that he still has all those turns. Why do you give it to that vampire?
Don't know.
That
I
is
guess he wanted to try to do a one-die block and then dodge from a tackle zone into a tackle zone into a tackle zone and then out of a tackle zone and then go right up to.
I, mm.
Ooh, I don't know. I really don't. And that was a one-die block.
Before Sparta does more and more things, he should probably stand up that guy. And I think he just noticed that, and he's going to be paying for it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's not all lost.
No.
I
No.
don't know how this is gonna
No.
go considering the circumstances.
No.
Oh, you don't want the 2 pushes. Is he gonna re-roll that? No. Mm-mm. Interesting.
I'm wondering what he's going to do with the ball carrier over here. That's kind of
He
important.
can get his catcher. Ooh, Sparta put his catcher right there on the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
Right in front of someone, too.
Yes.
So, that was, usually you kind of want to spare your catcher's lives.
Nah, it's super.
Ooh,
Freaking
attacker rolled to attacker
Numa,
down.
the
Rolled to
ball. Get the ball.
Oh.
You need touchdowns. It gets you points. It does good things, like win.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm wondering why he's doing all of these other actions. He had a fairly good way to actually.
Yeah, that's just a catcher. He could have punched the catcher out of the way and just worked down the side of the field. Sure, Sparta's fast, but the closest
everyone's
guy.
covered.
Yeah, exactly. The closest person to the ball at that point, if he did that, was a loner, and that's not someone you want to be hitting people with.
No, he has no rerolls.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't care. He doesn't even care. The loners are just more players for him.
It's true.
Yep.
There's no it's good. You just loner, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, wow. All right, so let's see how this goes, because this.
He's still got this guy to I can definitely see this happening, taking this lineman, attacking him to get him open, and then having a 2 dice block on this. You had to kind of work your tackle zones.
Mm-hmm. If Numa rolled doubles on the thrall, which is catch a passing skill? I can't quite remember if it is or not, to be honest.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Then he very well could have gotten himself leader instead of catch, which probably would have been a little more useful due to the fact that Numa needs every reroll he can get. And leader is not.
Thing. I remember passing has very odd skills to it.
Yeah, because leader, unlike pro, means that you can use that reroll, that extra reroll, with anyone.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it's like if you have that person on the field, you just
as
get
long
one
as you have the
reroll.
person on the pitch, you basically have an extra reroll.
Is that any particular action or just in general?
Any particular action. Any action you can use the reroll on, you can use the leader reroll on.
Okay. That's nice. Is that
Yes.
once per turn?
No, it's you use it like a regular reroll. So
Okay.
you just get that reroll, and once that leader reroll is gone, it's gone, like a regular reroll.
Okay.
So if you can't afford a reroll and someone rolls doubles and they can get a pass, you can get leader and it can act as like a cheap reroll.
Oh,
But
yeah,
a lot of times there are better skills you want to choose for anything like that. So.
I see. Wow.
And-
jeez.
ooh.
He's been getting some bad rolls on these.
Yes. And this time he actually acted for his ball carrier first, and he got the bad rolls. So
Yeah.
you can't even say, oh, but he should have went for the ball carrier first.
Yeah. No, that makes that what happened makes complete sense.
Yeah.
Take
Like,
root. Ouch. That is terrible for trying to use a blitz.
Yes. You don't want to blitz with the tree man and then take root.
It's just
I don't
really
understand.
annoying.
Ooh. Okay. I thought that said both down, both down.
No, both down. Defender down.
Defender down. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Right now, Sparta definitely has the number advantage in terms of people who are actually standing up.
Very true. Very true.
And defender down. Ooh. Well, the one die block that paid off.
You're a tad ahead of me. If you can, click on menu to pause it for, a second, then come back.
All right. Done.
Alright. That should be better in sync.
Yes. I like NSYNC too. They're a good band.
Yeah, man. Did you hear their new album? Not existent.
It's,
It's a bit depressing.
it's a witty title. I'll give them that.
Wow. I guess it's.
One day block.
Oh, what is that?
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Now he could basically just blitz the ball carrier and get a 1-die block. No, 2-die block. No? Let me do the math here.
One.
I think that would be a 1-die block.
Actually,
yeah,
that'd
that's
be, I
strength
think,
4.
red die.
Yeah.
Because of the catcher is a 2 strength.
Yeah, and where he pushed Duke Urban.
Right.
So, yeah, that would be a 2-die block against.
Oh, yeah, he wouldn't get any pluses from anybody.
Exactly, yeah, because they're all in tackle zones, and one thing elves do not have is guard.
Hmm. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. I'm like, I really want guard, and then I just started looking around, like, where is it? I can't find it.
Yeah, it's in strength, which is interesting if you think about it. Like, it would have made more sense for guard to be kind of in the general category. But, yeah, elves have to roll doubles to get guard, and usually if they do roll doubles, you want to get them guard. Because that's insanely useful.
You're getting an opening down the sideline. There's still
Yes,
a lot
definitely.
of people
He
in the way,
can
though.
clear. Yeah, he can clear the room basically, and run away if he doesn't
He's
punch
attacking with his ball carrier.
ball carrier. and
It's got stumble.
this,
I'm wondering why he did re-roll that, because he had push in there.
maybe he was hoping for a different. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe it was an
And
excellent
he
click.
tried to
Anything.
dodge.
Oh.
Away. Where was he going with that guy? That's the question. Where was that guy going?
I guess to reinforce the sideline?
Knowing Numa, he was probably going to dodge around and walk that ball down the sideline and then throw it. Something that he already knows, because he
I'm
already
sorry,
knows
we're
the
breaking
ball
up.
carrier.
Wow, that was ridiculous. Could you repeat that?
I'm sorry, what now?
Could you
What
repeat
happened?
that?
Yes.
It
I was gonna
crackled
say-
like crazy.
Oh, I apologize. Knowing Numa, he was... Basically what I said was wrong because he had already punched with the ball carrier.
Right.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was thinking about freeing up the ball carrier as well, but doing that probably should have blitzed, so he can actually move afterwards.
Definitely. It's, one of those, oh,
He
gonna
can get
get
somebody out. Oh, he's
Yeah.
going for it. He
Yeah.
can. Easily.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, dead!
Oh,
Use that apothecary. What did he reroll to?
fractured
A fractured
arm. I would take that.
Hmm.
Take that any day over death.
Yeah, I was about to say I would save the apothecary in case any of the vamps got hurt, but they do have regeneration, and frankly, if you want to keep a thrall, you want to keep a thrall, so...
Dead, like, apothecaries are made for death rolls.
Yeah, they are, but the thralls are like my gobbles on my team, they're 40k each, so they're not at all hard to replace, and that one had no skills. He had a bit of SPP, but no skills.
It's...
So really quite interesting.
I would have used an apothecary. Freaking,
Would you have?
Like, yeah. The chances of these guys actually going down to begin with is low, and then on top of that, like, what would I use an apothecary for?
Right, yeah.
And like, I'd almost think I'd be wasting my money on an apothecary if I wasn't going to use it for such a situation. I know that there's just in case things, but wow.
Ooh, knockout on his block guy, too. That's a good guy to get off the field.
Yeah. Cleared up a lot of his guys.
Yeah.
And it's got a bit more tax to actually hammer out.
Ooh, doing the 1-die block, which is good because he got the defender stumbles. And I see where he's going with this a little bit. Like, yeah.
Man,
But that's
that
a
ball
two-die-
carrier is sweating buckets.
Yes, he is. He's pretty much at this point, if he wants to move his ball carrier, he is going to have to dodge out somewhere.
Right.
And Sparta's pretty much covered all the rest of the field with the elves. The ball carrier does not have a lot of places to go at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Numa stands up his guys first. That's always a good habit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we're confused with you, Logic. We are confused with you. Ooh, 2 attacker downs.
Need to get that reroll. You got that last one in there. Good time
down.
to use it as any.
Yes. Okay, he can dodge out now and run down. Ooh. Oh, I see what he did here. That's smart. Yes.
It's not going to help him right now.
No,
since
he's not.
gonna
In
push
fact,
him.
that's gonna make him not able to run down the field the way he pushed him.
Well, he can still go around, but that's going to make him do more dodges.
Exactly. And okay, he's gonna run down the field.
He's going for a touchdown.
In his own end zone.
Maybe he's trying to throw it to that guy all the way down at the bottom next to all of these elves. That's probably it.
Probably. Knowing Numa, I'm just... Yes. Apparently.
Oh, where is he going? Wait, Numa! Freaking...
Numa?
You didn't have to run all over there to get him the ball.
That guy doesn't... That guy doesn't have... You could have just done a handoff. What did...
He's got catch, though. You gotta use that. You gotta use that
but he
catch.
had no movement allowance. It just... What?
He failed a dodge somewhere. I don't know where that is. But I think it's right there. I see it.
Thrall. Yeah, that thrall by the war dancer tried to dodge away. And it was a block thrall too. That's not. Ooh. That's Yeah, it does boggle the arrow mind. Inferno.
I think he's doing this just to get us confused. Best guess, best probability.
To play an entire game just to get the announcers confused is confusing.
I'd do it.
Yeah.
I'd do it.
Yeah, that's a smart place to move him because that thrall's dead over there, and there's no place that Numa could dodge away with that thrall, and then he's gonna punch him. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what he's doing. He's trying to clear away any opposition, and that
I wouldn't follow up with that.
He doesn't. Good. All right.
You're way ahead of me. Could you pause for like 2 seconds?
Yes. 1, 2. There we go.
Thank you.
And
he does, and I'm staring at the screen. No, it didn't happen yet.
Ooh, it's just Numa is his ball carrier is in a very bad place.
Yeah, it's an extremely bad spot.
Because even a push gets the ball out of his hands at this point without strip ball, because he's just going to get surfed. And that's a bad place. You don't want that.
He can easily stand up that guy next to him. I'm surprised that he's not done that yet. I would. I know he's also next to the field, but for one, that's loner.
Oh, okay. Both down. Well, he got the ball out of his hand. I'll give him that. I mean...
Alright.
You could have just waited another turn, and,
Oh, what's gonna happen?
All is out of his... I don't know. I don't know, Piff. I don't know.
Oh, what is he doing now?
Okay, so he's gonna blitz the thrower.
Defender stumble. That's gonna work.
It is.
And, let's see where the heck this guy is going. What are you gonna do? Oh, God.
Oh,
what are you gonna do?
I don't know what he's
defender
gonna
down. Do. 2 defender downs.
Oh, what's the injury? A badly hurt. Nothing too bad.
Yeah. This is the end of the match, even with an apothecary, just to get him back in wouldn't even be worth it.
Oh, he had to eat the thrall in front of him, too. This is a very bad position.
He is in an extremely bad position. You know that freaking vampire you ran all the way down the field? You could probably have used him closer.
Actually, that guy could probably come pick up the ball.
He can, but he's not going to be able to go anywhere with it. Another
Especially not if he rolls that.
He's going for the ball.
He's got to eat.
He's got
he's
it,
gotta-
and now he's gonna smack that guy.
He's got to eat his only protection. Oh no, he's gonna do the guy.
With that guy on the
stunned.
floor, right? He can do that. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's okay. That was smart. Yeah. All right.
I don't know vampire teams like at all.
I don't either, to be honest. I played one for about half a game.
I again, I have the console version. It has like no teams in it. I think it has like somewhere around 6 teams.
Right. And it's probably a really old edition of the competition rule set too.
It's a
Okay,
few.
so he didn't pick up his guy over there. I'm guessing it was stunned. Because Numa's been good about picking up his guys. The Duke Wallach
Yeah.
over there on the floor with all those elves. In good fouling range.
I don't
training.
know. I probably would have just had him lay down on the floor too.
Yeah.
I think he's better down there.
Mhm.
Ooh, 2 defender downs.
Ooh.
I wish I had that kind of luck.
Yeah, at one point I rolled, it was a 3-die block, and I rolled 3 red skulls, and I re-rolled to 3 more red skulls. We worked the math, and it was apparently a 1 in 46,656 chance for that to happen.
Right. Are you talking about me, or did you also happen to have
That happened to me, yes, in a game against Don.
Yeah, no,
So-
I actually stopped playing the game because I rolled that like way back in the
Yes. It's the worst roll you can get, period.
game.
It's just- it's
sucks.
It's terrible.
Roll 6 die. You freaking Yahtzee players would be freaking envious of
Ooh,
you.
both down. No re-rolls is a bummer.
Indeed. Looks like Numa might actually be in a fairly good position now.
Yes, he can just work his way down the field now. That's Ooh.
Probably should move down the thrall before you move down your vampire, just in case.
Yes.
He
Yes, he
knows.
did. That's good. Oh, and he
Oh.
marked those 2. That's a good position, actually.
Okay.
The lineman can still get out, but he definitely stopped that thrower from getting anywhere. So that will be a 1-die block at most.
Mm-hmm.
So that was actually good positioning.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Nope. All right. Let's see how many movement he has. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a go for it. And he's going to need to do that
Yes. Ooh.
unless he gets shoved.
So he punched the guy. Oh, he punched the catcher. I was wondering why that was a 2-die block, and then I realized that was his blodge catcher. Having a blodge catcher, man, that's cool. He's got sprint too.
Mm-hmm.
It's really
Another good bloodlust roll. A good 6. He's totally not hungry for blood at the moment.
So let's see, like, how do you,
That won't work either way because of dodge and
dodge?
block.
Yeah, dodge and blodge. I mean block. Yes. That's
Dodge
a
and
dodge and blodge. Yeah, he chose dodge twice. You can do that. It's a rule. Oh, punching with the tree. I would say that's not a good idea because the tree has loner, but it's not like he's going to be re-rolling anything anyhow.
It was a 3-die block.
Yes, it's
It wasn't that bad.
no.
And he
But then again,
doesn't have rerolls for anything. Like, seriously.
loners are just extra players for him.
Freaking the tree is at his maximum capacity, pretty much. Excuse me.
Okay, I think I see
might
what he's
need-
going for. Is that a 2-die block with the catcher? Yes, it is. Okay, so he does not want to
Push.
risk the dodge roll, which is pretty, that's pretty straightforward. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So he's probably going to move with him if he wants to actually get his player to move almost straight to the vampire.
That's a 2-die block against. So it's not like it's a 1-die block.
Right.
That is a 2-die block against, and this guy only has movement allowance 6, which limits his blitzing choices on where he goes and punches that dude. And he didn't blitz.
Okay.
I'm wondering if that was just a I forgot to blitz moment.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think he wanted to do a go for it and a 1-die block.
Ooh.
And
Oh. Okay. Did you do that? Right there.
It's fine. No, like no, it's that was
Hmm.
actually a fairly good
No, yeah,
move.
it's he's an elf,
Oh,
like,
bloodlust. He's gonna
and
try to
he.
do a go for it. Oh my god! And rolled a 1.
And he got knocked out. Oh,
Oh.
it's not what you want. Oh.
I think that'd be the worst feeling in the world if he just died right there. I'm about
You
to
are,
do a touchdown.
yeah,
Your
he
character is now
failed the
dead.
GFI. He failed the GFI. He died, and he already used the apothecary on the thrall.
Yeah,
That would just be like that
the
would be a
worst.
day.
That'd be the absolute worst. Alright, I guess this is a tie game. There's not really much you can do about this.
Yeah, no, it's um get some SPP at this point. Where'd that ball go? That ball is in the
It's in the
end.
end zone over there. Touchdown.
That's the worst feeling too, is having that ball in Sparta's end zone and no one to go and make a touchdown with.
Well, he can't even have any turns to do it. That was his last turn.
Yeah. No, like if he had someone further up here, though, like if he had someone free to play as safety,
Jeez.
he could have made a touchdown, but he didn't. He's got that one
That
guy
was
over there.
so close. All you need to do is not roll a 1, and guess what? The game said, you know what? You know, be the funniest thing.
You roll a 1. Not only that, wait for it. You get knocked out too. Congrats.
You attack her down.
Ooh.
And that would be the end of this match. It was
Yeah, there would
fun,
be a
I'll say that. Freaking.
Wow. That was
Let's go look at the MVPs.
yes, let's do that. It's in that it's
So
stadium.
final score of 1-1 draw. There was a
14
lot
out
of
of
stuff.
20. Let's see. Numa got Duke Ivan.
Nice, a vampire. He definitely needed an MVP. He has not gotten one for a vampire, I think, until
Yeah,
now.
it's not a level up, but it's one
good.
step closer.
All you
It's
need to
there.
do is that, and I think he got one for his loner, which I don't think really helps him at all.